Excuses, excuses, excuses. Both Mikhail Cardoso and Orlando Pirates coach came out with explanations after both Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates dropped two crucial points this weekend. But the real question here is who actually wants to win the league title more? Hello, football edits. Welcome back to Let's Talk Football. My name is Tato Tsoteti, otherwise known as TT, the former attacking midfield of Hellenic and Abad Ulusi African Wanderers. And today we have to talk about the title race because suddenly the pressure is showing. And as things stand right now, Orlando Pirates are sitting just 1 point above Mamelodi Sundowns with 5 games left still to play. Orlando Pirates have 4 games remaining. And yes, people keep on talking about game in hands. Games in hands, I will repeat, games in hand mean nothing. You still have to play those games. You still have to accumulate points. We count points that are accumulated, not points that you can possibly accumulate. Not potential points, not if they win, not assumption. You have to play those games and win those games. Then we will count those points. Football doesn't work like that. You must win your games on the pitch first, and after the draw against Richards Bay, Mikel Cardoso reflected on the result, and he pointed something very interesting. He mentioned that the 3 minutes of added time in the last 2 games, basically suggesting that the little moments and fine margins are affecting the results. Excuse me. Now, yes, sometimes football is decided by details, but at this stage of the season, excuses don't win titles. Results do, because nobody remembers explanations in May. People remember champions. You Orlando Pirates coach as well just came up with another excuse that I fail to understand, that Chiefs were just hard on them. The referee, they were playing karate, this and that. Now, when you look at the Orlando Pirates, let's be honest here. They have now drawn 3 of the last 6 games. That means they have accumulated 12 points from a possible of 18 points. That is not a title winning form, to be quite honest, especially when you are trying to dethrone Mamelodi Sundowns. Because if you want to beat Mamelodi Sundowns over a full season, you cannot afford to become comfortable with draws. You just can't. You need to be consistent. You need to be ruthless. You need that championship mentality. And lately, Orlando Pirates have looked nervous. Same as Mamelodi Sundowns as well. But now here's the funny part here. I'm saying this as a Kaiser Chiefs fan. I actually want to see Orlando Pirates win the league title. And I've said this numerous times. Yes, you heard me correctly, because for the benefit of the league itself, you need competition. We've seen how competition does help the national team as well. When the national team coach has um, headaches in terms of who must he select, then we have a good league. We cannot have or keep on having one team dominating every single season. The PSL becomes stronger when the title race is still alive. When teams believe they can challenge, when fans feel the pressure every weekend, that helps everyone. It helps the sponsors, it helps the national team. Sorry, even rival fans. Because football without competition becomes predictable, and predictable football becomes boring. We don't want our league to be like a Liga One or Bundesliga, where we know one team that is investing is going to win the league. And today, honestly, it felt like both teams were scrambling under pressure. Both the Orlando Pirates looked like a team that was carrying the weight of expectation. And with Sundowns, you don't usually expect that. They normally look like a calm, control professional team. But now you can see that tension. You can feel the nervousness. I don't know if maybe it's fatigue or what, because you remember that Sundowns never had a preseason after the Club World Cup. But that's not the excuse that they've always used. They have a bigger squad, And that must tell you something. The title race is alive. The title race it's alive. But let's also give credit where it's due. Taking maximum points against Richards Bay, especially against Papi Zotone's side, Mhla Tuesday, it's not easy at all, hey? It's not easy. Chiefs a struggle, Orlando Pirates a struggle. So people underestimate those features. That's where leagues are won and lost. Not always in big matches. But in those difficult away games where everybody expects an easy 3 points, I think with Orlando Pirates also they just expected 3 points because of what transpired in the first round. There's no such thing as an easy point or points in the league. So my honest take right now, um, neither Orlando Pirates or Mamelodi Sundowns are fully convincing at this stage. Both are showing signs of pressure. Both are dropping points unnecessary. Both are making this title race harder than it should be. But Pirates, especially if they truly want to dethrone Mamelodi Sundowns, they must stop drawing games. They should be winning games. And it's as simple as that. Champions don't survive on excuses. You know, champions survive on points. You just have to win your game. So I just want to hear from you. Can Orlando Pirates still win the league? Or are Mamelodi Sundowns still strong for them? And be honest, are these explanations valid from these two coaches, or it is just excuses? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.